Hello, Pioneers. This is the ORTV News Show, only at Oak Ridge High School. I'm Lori.
And I'm Annette. We made it to Friday. It's been a busy week around the globe, so let's catch you up on what's happening around the world.
August and September are the peak of hurricane season, and the season has delivered its fourth storm of the season. Tropical storm Danielle has formed in the North Atlantic Ocean, and she is predicted to become a hurricane later on today. So far, spaghetti models show that the storm is not a threat to Florida, but meteorologists are still keeping an eye on the storm. Right now, the storm is moving between Bermuda and the Azores and is not predicted to make landfall in the United States. Staying informed about what's going in the world. Keep us on our toes. Let's see what is going around campus.
Yearbook is back and is 50 until the end of the first quarter, so get it while it's cheap. They can pay with cash, Cash App, or Zelle to Ms. Nijin in room 6311 before or after school. To get the receipt or pay online at yearbookforever.com. If you're interested in being the 2020 homecoming court, you must fill out an application with Coach Noel in room 211. If you want to run, you must have a 3-point GPA, less than 2 detentions, and no suspensions. Underclassmen can be prince or princesses, while 2 lucky seniors will be crowned king and queen. See Coach Noel to apply today. Campus, and we'll tell you all about it after this break.
The weather says otherwise, like last week. We will be taking on the Olympia Trojans tonight at 7 p.m. at Olympia's campus. There will be a GSA meeting in Portable 1 today after school. All LGBTQ students and allies are welcome. There are dozens of ways to get involved here at Oak Ridge. Teachers, please send your announcements through the morning show so your students can get involved.
My name is Carlos Chinea. I teach chemistry honors and AP chemistry. I chose to study chemistry because I was always inclined to science. I really enjoyed the sciences when I was in high school, when I was in college. And when given the choice between biology, chemistry, and physics, chemistry was always the one that caught my eye because it had to do with a little bit of math, a lot of chemicals, a lot of solutions and mixtures and some explosions at times. And so chemistry was the one I gravitated toward. The hardest challenge in studying chemistry was definitely my organic chemistry class. I went into college and the series of classes that you have to take are general chemistry 1 and 2, which I did really well at. But then organic chemistry really caught me off guard. It was very different from anything else that I had studied before, and that was probably the toughest class. But then once I went on into organic chemistry 2 and I had a year under my belt, it became much easier. And then the last class, biochemistry, was even easier because I had already gotten those skills from organic chemistry. The reason I became a teacher was because during school, when I was in college, I tutored students in chemistry to help pay for school. And it was how I made my money part-time. So while I was tutoring these students in Chem 1 and Chem 2 while I was in my advanced chemistry classes, I was actually planning on going to med school. But sitting down with my advisors and planning out kind of the path of my life, we decided that education was a better track and that I had already kind of gotten a feel for it by tutoring other students. So I switched my major over to education, and it was like putting on a glove. It was a perfect fit, and I don't regret my decision ever since. There were definitely times where I thought about giving up. The first time I failed a college course, I definitely thought about, throwing in the towel and whether or not I was going to be a good teacher, whether or not I was even good enough to be a teacher. There were also moments, even once I got my degree, once I became a teacher and I was teaching, where I thought, am I even good at this? Is this something that I want to do for a career? But there are moments where, you doubt yourself, and then there are victories where a student comes up and tells you exactly what you need to hear, or you see a student do really well because of your help and because of the strategies that you use, and it makes it all worthwhile in the end. What did I gain from learning chemistry? The biggest thing that I gained was a better understanding of science and a better understanding of how our world works, a better understanding of how all the pieces of our world come together to make things like pharmaceutical drugs and medicine, to different engineering techniques, to different factory techniques, to all the materials that we interact with on a daily basis. I now have a conceptual understanding of how those things work and how they can be improved.
For now, that's all the information that we have for you, but keep us updated by filling out the news announcements form and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you for watching the ORTV News Show only at Oak Ridge High School, where we are one team with one goal, finding our way to an A.
Have a great day.